I hurled myself off a 40-foot rock cliff. I hurtled towards the water until I plunged into the depths of a giant lake.
And then I walked into a place new and unfamiliar. I immediately felt the presence of God as if I were in His warm embrace.
And then I came to winter retreat, and Tay and I won gold in Olympic figure skating.
And then I felt God's warmth with the wind and rain.
The Scars series came around and Luke talked about my story. I could feel all the anger, the sadness disappear as he talked.
And then I saw Jason's beard flanching.
And then I was lifted up into the air, and then I pulled the rope and I flew.
Then I walked inside and met a dude named Brady, and then I saw the drums and felt compelled to jam out.
And then I brought my friends to pie night and saw them drag my friend out the door.
And then I went to splash camp and got pelted with ramen noodles. I don't like them anymore.
And I went to splash camp and I was chased by a camp counselor during night games while he yelled, "No, no, 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 Batman!"
And then NSL taught me how to love others, also not to give up on others and myself.
And then I went to Blitz and worshiped with amazing people and played Duck Duck Goose with some strangers.
And then we saw a muddy pond, so of course our first thought was, why not? I showered 6 times that night.
And then everyone had small group time intense and we all started taking Instagram-worthy selfies.
And then I made Luke find me yet another Band-Aid, ice pack, or possibly paper towels.
And then I had an amazing time at the retreats. They were very, very awesome.
And then I went to the winter retreat and got closer to the most amazing people ever.
And then I came to winter retreat and the tubing was great.
And then I won the winter retreat Olympics. Our victory song was the most annoying noise in the world.
And then the beautiful individuals in Northwood Student Life accepted me. And then they taught me to come expectantly into every situation, hoping to make a difference for others.
And then the junior high girls made snow cones at winter retreat.
And then I went on fall retreat and hiked with a group of people and almost broke my neck climbing back down the hill. And then Jason ran into the claw machine and all his hair disappeared.
And then all the girls at winter retreat went down the same hill at the same time.
And then we gazed at the stars and I got a great sense of peace.
And then we came up with 1 million inside jokes at Blitz.
And then I went through the process of Jesus' crucifixion and I finally started thinking about how hard it must have been.
And then we sat by the fire together. I never thought our stories would be such a lie.
And then I jumped off a 40-foot cliff at the Boundary Waters.
And then we sat in the middle of nowhere on a rock watching shooting stars.
And then a billion teenagers saw me walking through the bright lights on a narrow path to greatness. And my cloudy little world expanded into glory.
And then I came to NSL and I got to pet a donkey.
And then I, the lost child, found myself. And then I learned who God wanted me to be.
And then I started crying my eyes out because I noticed that I love everyone no matter what. And then we all started screaming and we ran into a muddy pond and threw mud everywhere.
I remember the first year when I came here was Brady and his sister Emma that had introduced me here. And then when I realized that it was at their full year of being here, I realized I had been loved by a lot of people when I had been here all the time.
And then I ate the marvelous food that they provided for me.
And then I tried the taco in a bag. It was bomb.com. And then I had coffee with Danae and heard her awesome testimony.
And then I came to youth group and Crocs gave me candy.
And then, like a whole bunch of students came down an icy hill on a toboggan in the middle of the night at winter retreat.
And then got my shoes dirty in the mud and I met new friends.
And then I realized I was loved and people actually cared about me.